Guys, King Shrats here, back in the video on the channel, and today we have got the new Taco Bell items. Taco Bell, if you don't know, brought back their nacho fries, which are wildly popular, but they love to not have them every once in a while. And alongside that, they actually brought out a collab with Truff. If you're not familiar with Truff, I've been actually using Truff hot sauce for the better part of 2 years. It's a hot sauce brand that's truffle-infused hot sauce, and what they did was basically come out with a line of Truff nacho fries. So that is what we have today. Also, they do have the availability of getting Truff sauce with your nacho fries if you don't get the deluxe ones, but I actually have a ton of Truff hot sauces. So I have the white truffle and the regular truffle hot and hotter sauce. We're gonna try all of those items today and see what they are hitting for. I got the nacho fries deluxe box, which comes with a beefy 5-layer burrito, a chalupa, a Doritos Locos taco, and another order of fries. They gave me 2. I'm not complaining, but thank you. And so I have 2 orders of fries as well. So that's what we have today. No lie, this took me 4 days because I couldn't find it. It wasn't available in every store. If you go to your Taco Bell app and check, there's a thing that you can do to click to see which has one. So I had to drive past like 6 Taco Bells just to find this. So drop the thumbs up for your boy. I said I was going to deliver and I delivered, so we made sure we got it on a Sunday. The Giants are on and I'm watching it at the same time. Filming double duty just so I can get this content. That thumbs up for your boy because we definitely went above and beyond just to get this. But let's get into these fries. This is probably the most aesthetic Taco Bell fries I have ever gotten. The cheese, everything on here is the most put together that I have ever seen from the... Usually this thing looks so bad, but in this case, we managed to get ourselves a W. I can smell the Truff hot sauce. It's got a very distinct truffle smell that I'm used to, and there seems to be a pretty good amount on there. This hot sauce is like $17 a bottle. So they don't charge you extra, which is a good thing. Price-wise, it's the same. As if I didn't know that was going to work. Oh man. I don't know if it's because this is like a very aesthetic Taco Bell. Good amount of Truff sauce on here. If you've never had Truff sauce, it's thicker. It doesn't have the same consistency as a vinegar-based hot sauce. The consistency is closer to ketchup. If you're asking me if you will like this, it's pretty straightforward, and let me break that down for you so that you don't waste your money. And if you don't like this. Truff fries have a very truffle taste. And I shouldn't have said sauce, not the fries. If you don't like truffles, you will not like this sauce. The taste is very strong when it comes to that truffle undertone that you get. And then there's a bit of a kick at the end. I really like this sauce, so I knew I would like these fries. As for the fries, if you've never had them before, I think they're one of the better fries in the fast food game. They're usually very crispy. You got that crunch. They're seasoned well. And it goes well with the Taco Bell items. There's a good amount of steak on here, tomatoes, and the cheese as well. So, for my taste buds, this was a rather fairly obvious W. But I think that if you don't like truffles, you're definitely not going to like this. I can tell you that. But for me, this was a must-have. I think the availability concern is a bit of an issue. Like I said, multiple Taco Bells near me didn't have it. But I think you should try these, especially if you've never tried the Truff hot sauce. You can save yourself money and not having to spend $17 to get these bottles. And that's really what these are. They're their regular nacho fries. They just added Truff sauce to it. There's nothing else about it, but it is good. Save yourself money and see if you like the sauce. You can actually order it as a side item with this. They'll give you a cup of it. I think it costs $1 though, which honestly makes sense because it's $17 a bottle. I think it's the perfect chance to get to try it without having to pay for it. You can just get a packet of it, buy it for $1, and try it, see if you liked it this way if you want to order it. You didn't waste $17 beforehand. The white truffle sauce, which is not what they have, is even more expensive. This one's like $34 a bottle. But I like it better, which is pretty cool because I can just do this. Take the empty one. It's like a free refill. Works for me. You get a little bit of this truff. I don't even think you have to shake this, to be honest. No, it says shake well before you choose. Ah, beats me. Oop, there it is. This stuff is actually very thick consistency-wise, so a little bit goes a long way. You don't have to add a lot, and there's a ton on the actual fries themselves. I prefer the white truffle sauce, which a lot of people aren't going to get. Just had a little bit more of a taste. The hotter one is a little bit spicier. Truff sauce is hot in its own, but it's not incredibly spicy, so I prefer the hotter. They do such a good job with these fries. Hey, you gotta face the camera. Thank you. I think Taco Bell's fries are like really underrated. But I also got this. It costs $8.99 for the deluxe. And I just wanted a chalupa to see how it worked on here. This is the first time I think I've eaten Taco Bell, and I'm not going to use any of their sauces because I'm going to use the truff sauce. But what I would do if I was getting this, personally, I would either get the nacho, like the deluxe box that you see, or get the nacho fries. But I would get the cup and just use it with the tacos that you get or order. And if you don't want, like, the fries. Or even ask them for an extra cup and put it in your fridge. The best highlight about this, which is why I keep saying it, is that you don't have to spend that money on this sauce. And a lot of people have wanted to try it, and it gives you access without having to order it, because it's hard to find in stores. So that would be the biggest reason I would tell you to get it. Even if you don't like Taco Bell. Get an order of fries, get the truff sauce. I think you like fries. You don't have to get anything else. And that'll run you like $3. But overall, I think it's a good value. I would recommend you get it. Even if you don't like Taco Bell, just get the sauce. Can we talk about how this is the best Taco Bell I've had in a long time? My chalupa's crispy. My tacos are aesthetic. My nacho fries have crunch. I think I'm going to have to start going to the Taco Bell. If you've seen my Taco Bell videos before this, they're usually incredibly messed up. My order's wrong. They look like somebody like played soccer with it. It just doesn't look good. But they do the thing here. And I DoorDashed this. I wasn't going to drive 6 miles. Not this morning. It's the afternoon. So. If it came like this, instead of me driving a half a mile to the one that's near me, and that's why I say this in a lot of my videos. When people say that XYZ restaurant, Taco Bell, Burger King, McDonald's, whatever, is trash, a lot of times that has to do with your location. And those are the things that I try to tell people in my videos where you're like, oh, I don't like Papa John's, or your location really, really matters. I have never seen a Taco Bell order that looks like this. Some of this cheese. Never. And I've been eating Taco Bell since I was probably 5. But I went to a different restaurant because they were the only one that had this truff stuff. And I got all this. Even the cheese on my Doritos Locos Taco, which of course this thing's gonna be soggy as all hell, is like melted. That never happens. I'll fix this up a little bit though. No, you don't want to do that. There you go. A little fried taco. So, I'm not saying go crazy looking for a better location, but if you have multiple locations of something like me near you, I would say try a different place. Because a lot of these places are not as bad as you think they are. But if you get a trash location, they will be bad. A lot of people will comment things about Wingstop. That's a big example. And even show me pictures of their wings. And I'm like, that don't look like mine. My Wingstop is a great location. You might not have a good one. My Papa John's is a great location. But I've eaten at multiple Papa John's and it wasn't good. This one is. Burger King and so on. So, again, you have to have access. You have to live in a place that's a high population like I do. I understand if you're like in Idaho that you're not going to have a choice but to try the one location. So, I just wanted to say, it does make a huge difference. From my house, in the DoorDash range, which I believe is 6 miles, there are 7 Taco Bells. And I never went to this one. And I'm actually very impressed by how good this is. Usually, with fast food, just like some tips, the newer the location, the better it is. Now here's the problem. If it's brand new, there might be issues. So you gotta wait like a year. I know, it's a lot. But brand new, sometimes they're still figuring out the logistics. But usually a newer place, they care more about it. The Taco Bell I normally go to has been open. It's one of the first ones in the area. I think it opened sometime in the 90s. This one probably opened 3 years ago. So, I think I'm going to try this again. Not Taco Bell necessarily, but with Popeyes. There's 3 new Popeyes that have opened in my area. And they're all close. So I don't ever want to go to mine again. I feel like I'm going to have better luck. It's just a beefy 5-layer burrito. I think the boxes are always the best deal at Taco Bell, by the way. Even this mystery meat is better. I think that if you want to get Taco Bell, get the cravings boxes and stuff like that. Usually you can get 3 or 4 different specialty items that you can pick from and customize on the app. You get a drink and a dessert. So you'll get like either nachos or like the cinnamon twist. And it's usually, the cheapest one is $5 and the most expensive I think is like $9. But they're the best value. Don't get the 3 taco meal or things like that. Usually those are not good value for money. You're better off just buying the items individually. You might save like $1, but they make you get 3. You don't really get a variety. And that's how you usually can get like the best, steak there. Value for $1. In this case, there's 2 different nacho boxes. One is $6 and I think one is $8. The only problem is that you don't get these fries. But let's do one more with the. Again, you do not need a lot of this. The taste is very strong. So if you load up your truff sauce on here, you'll probably be like overwhelmed. But it does go well with Taco Bell, I have to admit that. Okay. I'm done. I'm gonna go make some friends and give them the fries. These keep well, they're still crunchy. So. overall, the meal is a W. Try the sauce. A lot of people have asked about it. Now's your chance to get it for cheap. So find the Taco Bell restaurant. Go in the app first so you don't go there and then you don't have it, because it's going to happen. Again, use the app. Go on there. Locations. There's a Truff thing you can check, and it says if it's in stock or not. Otherwise, you're going to look stupid and get pissed off when you don't have it. And everybody doesn't like that feeling. That's going to be the end of the video. Wanted to try this, make sure I got the content out for you guys. But I'll be back tomorrow. More content. I love Yada Hand Signs. They made it into YouTube.